Alright, I'm back. I decided I'm gonna play Red Dead 2. Uh, right from the. Oh, wait, I'm not the. Start a new game. Whoops. Yeah, I'm gonna 100% this one. I'm gonna try. It'll take a while, but I'm gonna make sure I do. And loading screen takes a while. Jesus, that's a really nice looking game and all, but Jesus, it shouldn't take this long. Fuck me. That last the finale of my Undead Nightmare got muted at some point because, of course, the copyright track played. Sure, the same thing will happen here because there's a couple copyrighted tracks. I hate they're all copyrighted. Jesus, come on. What's going on? Never took this long to load. Yeah, just ignore that. Oops. Yeah, start a new game. And more loading screens, great. Not the worst thing in the world, because at least some of the pictures are nice. And there's some I haven't seen before. Like I never saw that one before. Here we go. Now we're starting. This is a great story too. The way it starts too, and there's also a journal that you can read in the game. And I'll be doing a lot of that because I like to read some of it. I don't know if I'll read it out loud to you guys. You guys can pause and read whenever you want. I'll read it at my own pace.
Abigail says he's dying, Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace.
Okay. Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying. This weather, it's May. I'm just hoping the law got as lost as we did.
There! Arthur! Any luck?
I found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davy rest while he... You know. An old mining town. Abandoned. It ain't far. Come on. Come on! Yeah!
Nice, they got some of the old voice actors too, for characters like John, Dutch, Javier, Bill. Even Abigail thinks the same.
Bring him in here!
Miss Gaskell, get that fire lit, quick. Miss Jones, bring in whatever blankets we have. Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Davy's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here, and you were gonna get yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Micah scouting out ahead. Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out, see if we can find one of them. And this, just for a short bit. And I don't see what other choice we have. Listen. Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had, well, a bad couple of days. I loved Davy, Jenny, Sean, Mac. They may be okay. We don't know. But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground, in their stead, I'd do it, gladly. But we're gonna ride out, and we're gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. We ain't done yet. Come on, Arthur.
All right. We've got some work
Well,
to do.
we ain't run into them yet, so they both must have headed down the hill.
Sure. Hey, I ain't had time to ask. What really went down back there on that boat?
We missed you. That's what happened. Come on. Oh.
Hey, you need horses?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand.
I'll live.
Get indoors, son. We need you strong.
Okay.
Here you go.
Come on, let's go.
Ain't sure what we're gonna find out here, Dutch.
We have to try. Stay close. We'll do our best to stick to the trail.
This goddamn weather.
Been 2 days or more like this now. Oh, it has to blow over soon. Bridge coming up. Take it easy. Hey, move up alongside me. Can't see you back there.
Can't believe we lost Davy, too.
He's the last one, Arthur. No more. We need to get those people warm and fed.
At least we don't need to worry about Pinkertons tailing us in this.
A couple more days, we'll be on the other side. You need to help me pick the others back up. You're the only one I can rely on to stay strong right now.
We got fire and shelter. That's a start. So, do you think it was a trap in Blackwater?
That many men? Oh, they knew we were coming. But there was money on that boat, all right. Lots of it. I stashed what we took with all our money in town right before we fled. Wait, is that someone coming towards us? You up ahead. Who's there? Micah.
Gentlemen,
Found anything?
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad. Davy was a real fighter. Both of them Calendar boys is, or was.
Yeah,
And Mac, Sean,
we don't know.
quite a business. Ah. Whoa.
I'm glad you're all right, Micah.
Always.
Ask him if he's seen John.
Hey, have you seen John, Micah?
Didn't see much of anything once this storm came in.
He hasn't seen him.
He'll be fine. Things always turn out right for that boy.
I hope Mac and Sean are still out there somewhere, too. Hey, Arthur, let me take the rear. You move up.
Coming through.
Go on.
You run into anybody else?
I reckon we're the only ones crazy enough to be out in this, Morgan.
Yeah, well, don't talk to me about crazy.
Oh, so no, glad you're all right? I was worried, Micah. Look, it's all gonna work out, Morgan. We lost a few folks, but that's just how it goes sometimes.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling so good about it.
Where are all the others?
Old mining camp, back up the hill. It ain't much, but it's shelter. So, this house, you speak to the people there already?
No, like Dutch told us. Look, but don't talk to no one. Just following orders, you know me.
Right. How much further?
Not far.
What does that mean?
Not far.
Thanks.
Okay, let's keep it down now, gentlemen. It's just up ahead.
Snuff and stash those lanterns, boys. Best you two lie low on this. Okay, let's head down there.
The hell's not looking too good. At least that core part is. It's freezing out here.
Let's hitch up here. Whoa! Let me handle this. We don't want to spook these fine people.
Sounds like quite the party.
You two, get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot less intimidating than three nasty-looking degenerates. Micah, hide behind that wagon. Arthur, you take that old shed on the left, and stay low, both of you. Hello?
Shut up, Billy.
Excuse me? Hello? Oh, well, hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way, lost in the storm. Gentlemen,
We can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur.
dying on the trail.
Arthur, we got a problem. There's a corpse right here.
Now, I just
Arthur,
need some
There's a
cans
body
of food
in the
or
wagon.
something.
I hear you. Just
Gentlemen,
keep your eyes on Dutch.
please.
Should go now, buddy.
Now, friend, I ain't asking for much. Please, I am kind of desperate.
Hey, I don't believe it. Come here, partner. Come here. It's goddamn over there.
It's an ambush!
There's another one shooting from the window. Too damn close.
I'll bang down the line. You sons of bitches! I got more grit in the heel on my goddamn boot. One of them's making a run for it. Arthur!
Arthur, good shooting. Goddamn O'Driscoll boys here. Why?
I don't know. Maybe same reason as us.
Micah, go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
Can't loot these guys? Come on, let me loot them. God damn it.
Smells like a party in here.
Turn the place upside down. Grab as many supplies as you can. We need the essentials. Food, medicine, whiskey.
Oh yeah, good old whiskey.
Oh, I'm starving.
You should eat something now. Get your strength up for the ride back. O'Driscoll's. I don't believe it.
It's a strange one, all right. Maybe they're hiding up here, too. There's a big price on Colm O'Driscoll's head. Nearly as big as the one on yours.
Wanting Colm dead is about the only thing me and Uncle Sam agreed on.
Looks like the poor bastard was married, too. At some point.
If we can't eat it or drink it, put it down.
Place is dry and warm. We could maybe move the women and Jack down here.
Maybe. We'll see how they are when we get back. I don't really want us to split up. I'm going to start packing the horses. You keep looking. Grab anything you think we can use, then meet me out here.
I'm bloodier, damn. They fucked that bastard up real good. grab everything I can. That's all needed. We're basically broke now. This is obviously taking place after that massacre happened in Blackwater. That's everything. Search this chest, or did he research it? Nice coin purse. Take some money.
Micah, Arthur, keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn. Micah, you search the cabin, see what we missed.
Sure.
Sounds like there's something in here. There's a horse in here. Alright. Oh, shit!
Bastard shot my cousin! Well, he started it. I'm gonna break your neck!
What's going on?
This guy just jumped me!
Oh, did he now?
Sneaky little bastard. Should I kill him?
No. Not yet. Find out what they're doing here, and where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk. Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
With the others. At an old mining camp southwest of here. Near the lake.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here?
We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks. I don't know more than that, I swear.
Well, I would say it looks like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care. But bring that horse when you're done. Oh.
I don't know anything else.
Get the hell out of here. Go!
Pick up my hat. I love you can do this. You can actually pick up your hat and shit. Of course, it gets annoying if it gets knocked off a lot.
Get easy. Whoa, now, easy. Easy. Whoa. Easy. Yeah, good boy.
Come on there, buddy. You're my new horse. I don't know what I named you because I won't keep it very long, but you're a decent horse to start with.
You let him go, huh? Saw the little bastard scurrying off.
Yeah, figured he won't get far in this anyway.
That looks like a decent horse. You should keep him. Get that horse hitched. Don't want him bolting.
What
the hell?
What the hell do you think? Whoa, look what I found in the cellar! Wild thing, ain't ya?
Leave her alone!
I wasn't doing nothing. She's one of them O'Driscolls.
No, she ain't, Michael. Look at her. Miss! Miss! Are you...
Oh, you fool!
Miss, now, it is gonna be okay. We mean you no harm. Miss! Miss. Come on. It'll be okay. We need to get out of here, and quick. Come on now. Oh.
An idiot, Micah.
You okay, miss?
They came 3 days ago. And my husband,
Okay. Miss, you are safe now. And you can't stay here. You come with us. Arthur.
Miss, it's okay. We're bad men. We ain't them. It's okay. Get on. We'll keep you safe until you figure out what you want to do.
What's your name, miss? Miss.
Adler.
Adler.
Sadie Adler. Mrs. He was my husband.
Hey! Somebody's coming! Looks like it's Dutch. Hey, everybody, Dutch is back!
How'd you get on?
Micah found a homestead, but he weren't the first. Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about, apparently. Scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies?
Get yourself to bed.
Fucking asshole. I'll override that for sure.
He ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong, and he's smart.
Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
I need you to... I'm sorry to ask, but...
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape again.
He ain't been seen in 2 days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John? You're the 2 best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're pretty worried about him.
I know. The situation were reversed. He looked for me.
Thank you.
This way. Last I know, John was headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
We're getting some backstory on John. Apparently he ditched the gang at one point. Doesn't sound like something that John we know would do, but this is before the events of Red Dead 1, so... Let's see how he became the man he was in Red Dead 1.
Hey, I see some smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
Well... seems somebody left.
recently. And that way.
Sure, well, come on then.
There's some tracks leading to the river. Ha! Hold. Let's cross. See, they continue up that way. Where you going? Hey,
Whoa.
let's stay on the path.
You idiot.
Oops.
Hey, stay on
Sorry.
these tracks, come on. Ha!
You think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Take it slow. Big ravine here. Dutch killed a girl in a bad way. But it was a bad situation.
That ain't like him, though.
They continue along the cliff wall here.
Easy.
Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Bad business, all right. Damn
Love
snow's
cinematic camera.
coming in hot again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast.
Sorry. Oops. Ran into him.
Easy, boy.
Careful, it's getting narrow here.
Come on, boy. Horses are getting tired.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. I mean, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Almost there, boy. Come on now.
Hey, look! Over there! You see that? Whoa! John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can hear us. Come on! Up there!
Yeah, good boy.
Like you can actually calm the horse and shit. Come on. Go faster there, buddy.
He's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here. I'd grab that shotgun from your horse. Who knows what's up ahead?
Let's take it then.
Down
Nice.
this way.
Too bad we can't carry multiple weapons at once. We have to, you know, hold most of them on our horses. We can carry up to like 4 weapons total. 2 sidearms, which can also be a sawed-off shotgun, and then 2 back weapons, either rifles or whatever the hell.
You sure about this?
It's coming from this way.
Okay.
Watch out here. Yeah, that we're high up here.
You're telling me.
Careful. There's a drop here. It's slippery, be careful. Watch your head here. Okay, from here.
Cool, they were hanging out with
Watch your
Javier.
step. This is real slippery.
Stay close to the wall. Up this way. Gap here.
Gotta eat something. Get my strength back up.
That sounds closer now. Come on. We're coming, John!
Ooh.
Damn, it's cold.
Let's keep moving then. Come on. John, can you hear me?
John, you there?
John, where are you?
Marston, you hear me?
I'm here. Out on the ledge. That's John. We're coming. Over here. Fellas there.
All right. Hot down, Marston.
He's down here.
That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good, neither. I'm freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre. Well, we can't go back the way we came. Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
I'm sure you did.
You all right?
I think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out.
Oh shit.
See that on the ridge?
Perfect.
That's how you got the
Head for
scars, though.
horses. I'll keep John's friends off until you're clear.
All right, John, come on. Let's get you on that horse.
Hey! Hey!
We're getting you out of here.
Here!
Away from us!
Oh shit.
Got them all. Good work, Arthur.
That hurt.
Okay, let's get going before any more of these bastards show up.
Okay, boy.
John's bleeding like crazy.
Come
Hold
on,
on there,
then.
buddy.
Let's get back to the others.
I don't feel too good.
You'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite.
You knew a fella? Got bit by a dog. Died an hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet.
Nah. Not for another, like, what, 10 years or something?
More coming down the hill. Get out of here!
Get out of here!
in on the left. Aléjate de mí.
Get the hell out of here! Get out!
You see any more, Arthur?
Don't think so.
Jesus!
You still with us, Marston?
Just about.
You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, and now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now. We should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose a scent. But don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar.
So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you?
Here, let's cross to the left.
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there. Come on! Someone help John down off this horse.
Can we get some help here? Can we get some help? We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Come on, here we go. There we go.
Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg!
Oh, come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you.
Got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. I suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that civilization?
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss, let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
It's funny that Javier was helping him, and then Bill even got him off, and then John's got to kill him
We've
years
been
later.
running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
So what now, Dutch?
We get strong, we get warm, and we wait. When the storm breaks, we move. But we're safe here. Warm enough.
I guess.
You sound doubtful.
Not doubtful, just worried.
We have been shot at before, Hosea. I don't feel that this is honestly anything new.
I hope not.
We had a bit of bad luck, but then the storm covered our tracks, so now we wait a bit, and we go back to Blackwater, and we get our money, or we get some more money, and we keep heading west.
But we're heading east.
For now. For now. We got this. We're safe. Stay strong, Hosea.
Okay there, Dutch?
Thank you. Thank you for bringing John back. Finally, some relief.
He's beat up, but he'll be all right, I hope. Well, try to stay strong.
All right, then.
How you feeling, Hosea? You've been coughing a lot.
That's the cold. Thank you for bringing John back.
Of course. Well, just hang in there.
All right, Arthur.
I'm gonna search around here as much as I can anyway. When we're done searching here, I'll check my journal so I can show you what we've been missing out on. Because there's not much, because obviously this game's starting like right when something's happening. We don't know what the fuck's going on, much like the first game, but that one seemed a little easier to understand. It's funny, this icon acts like I could change my clothes here, but I can't. So I need to keep playing before I can unlock my bonus content, which is a bunch of little outfits, and I think there's also 2 horses I can get. One of them I think is there regardless. I think. Maybe it was pre-order, I don't know.
Molly.
Hey, Molly.
Morning, Arthur.
How are you feeling?
Cold, but I'll live.
That's the spirit.
Just gonna try and stay warm.
Molly's basically Dutch's girlfriend, in a way. No. Let's sit down for a spell and then read that journal of mine. Here we are, Blackwater. Even has the same map location, too. Blackwater being built. We're in the process of it. Picture of a horse. Guess that must be his old horse or something. Poor Davy. There's our current camp. The train. That's all there is to that journal.
Hey, Hosea.
Ah, Arthur.
How are you doing?
I'm surviving.
Good.
Okay, Arthur.
Dutch,
It'll be all right.
how are you holding up?
All right.
That's it. Try to stay positive.
Thank you, Arthur.
Others will hold up in here. Let's see.
It's okay. It's okay. You're safe now. She'll be okay, Arthur.
I'm sure she will, Mary Beth. Ladies,
Morning. All of you, keep warm. Just a few more days and we'll get off this hill.
I hope so.
Stay strong.
It's been a nasty few days.
I know. And we've had tough times before. We keep moving and we keep together. Same as always. All of you. Ain't that so, Mr. Morgan?
of course. How are you feeling?
Pretty
He
bad,
that is so
if I'm honest.
that he hath no oblation.
Just look after her.
Chooseth the tree
I'll do my
that
best.
will not rot.
Poor woman. Been through a
He
lot.
seeketh unto him a cunning workman
Anyway,
to prepare
try
a
not to
graven
worry.
image that shall not be moved. Have ye not known? Have ye not heard? Hath it not been told to you from the beginning? Have ye not understood from the foundations of the earth? Is it he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in, that bringeth the princes to nothing? He maketh the judges of the earth as vanity. Yea, they shall not be planted. Yea, they shall not be sown. Yea, their stock shall not take root in the earth. And he shall also blow upon them, and they shall wither, and the whirlwind shall take them away as stubble. To whom then will ye liken me, or shall I be equal, saith the Holy One? Lift up your eyes on high, and behold, who hath created these things, that bringeth out their hosts by number, and calleth them all by names, by the greatness of his might, for that he is strong in power, not one faileth. Why sayest thou, O Jacob, and speaketh, O Israel? My way is hid from the Lord, and my judgment is passed over from God. Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary? There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that hath no might he increaseth their strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fail.
Ladies?
But they that wait upon the
Arthur?
Lord shall renew their strength.
Hey!
They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk
Okay, let's go.
and not faint.
That's real pretty, Reverend, but what on earth does it mean?
I don't know, Miss Karen. I realize now that I truly don't. That it brings me comfort.
Hi, Reverend.
Not much good this morning, eh?
How are you holding up?
Not so good, but he moves in mysterious ways.
Gonna be all right.
Yes. Yes.
Mrs. Adler,
Why?
how are you doing?
Not good.
We'll be okay.
I don't care.
Miss Grimshaw,
Hi.
how are you feeling?
About as well as can be expected.
That's the spirit.
Yes, well, all right.
Morning.
Hello, morning.
How are you doing?
I'll live, I suppose.
Good.
Take care then.
Hi, Jack.
Hey, kid.
Morning.
How are you feeling?
I'm real bored.
We'll find a way off of here soon.
Yeah, Uncle Arthur.
Hey, Strauss.
Another freezing morning.
How are you doing?
I'd rather be elsewhere, but I'm alive.
That's the spirit.
Just get us out of this damn place.
Hi, Uncle.
Morning.
How are you feeling?
I ain't dead or frozen. Damn, I'm getting there.
That's it. Try to stay positive.
Yeah. Just want to get out of here.
Good morning.
Here we are. Another day.
How are you holding up?
I'm doing all right, considering.
That's the spirit.
Just get us off this damn mountain.
Hi, John.
Hi. Morning.
How are you feeling?
I'm all right.
That's it. Try to stay positive.
Good enough.
It's a lot of repeats of that long ass conversation that was. Fucking, I love, after all that, he doesn't fucking know what it means. Jesus, what a waste of my time that is. But still, it's part of the story, so I want to get out the way. I'm supposed to find the gravesite of all my friends as part of the 100%. I know Davey's buried here somewhere. Jenny, I don't know where the hell they buried her, though. Hold on, I want to find this damn grave. Wonder if I can get there. It says the grave's up here. Damn, it's a long ways. She must have died on the damn... she must have... They must have to carry her body and then bury it. But I don't know why the hell. Blackwater's down this way, so what the hell? See if I can make it, though. Oh, Coddler, yeah, he's fucking in here. He's in Coddler. Davey. What the fuck is he? He wasn't buried with the other graves. Okay, he's back here. Or he was. Here he is. Davy Calendar. You get to meet him, but it's a damn shame. Sorry, I'm gonna step on your grave. My bad. Let's find Jenny Kirk. She's just out there a little ways away. Shouldn't hurt to wander away from camp for a little bit. Except I can't whistle for my horse for some reason, so I'll go back and get it.
Okay, boy. Nice, boy. Yeah.
Really? Oh, come on. Damn it, of course. Okay, that's dumb. Let's just load the previous autosave then. The hell? Okay. I thought we were away from camp. I'm like, what the fuck? We're gonna die out here again. If I miss those conversations, I ain't going back in there for that shit. Just want to make sure I get Davy's grave checked off the list.
Slow it up.
And we still got his off the list, good. I just can't get Jenny's, I guess. So I'll have to be after.
Yeah.
Hey, Pearson.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan.
We're okay.
We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy.
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. And if needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along. Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. All right, let's head out.
Yeah. How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way. Find some higher ground.
Responding level 2.
Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
There's some patches of grass here. This is good. Let's look down this way. The wind's died down too.
That's good?
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet.
Good one, boy.
Hey, stop here a second. I see something. There's deer been here. Recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not? We'll track them on foot. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. The gun will scare everything around. No, use the bow I gave you. That'll make too much noise. Keep down. Move quietly and slowly. You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus. It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods. Wait, look. There they are. Are you ready with that bow? Aim for their head or neck. We want a good, clean kill. Get good tension on the string before releasing. Just don't overdo it. Now, Arthur.
Hey, study this in? Good, good. Shit.
Got it.
Well done.
That's all we can carry.
Pretty much. We can't carry that many carcasses.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder.
This is the cool thing. The hunting's way better in this game. Much more realistic. Well, somewhat realistic. Good boy. Alright, let's put you on here.
Not bad, boy. Boy. Yep. Ready to head back when you are.
Come on, then. Let's head back.
Yeah.
Good hunting. I missed a shot. I could have gotten him perfectly, but whatever.
Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? Still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan.
Can I talk like I talked about something
You
like
notice
things?
how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
And that girl from the ranch now, too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Colm, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
So I heard.
That horse of it. That horse is the one we wrote. Oh, no.
Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around.
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck. You must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like worst for animals that sleep all winter. That's a bad idea. Have you seen the size of it?
I just want to study him.
cut up here, off the trail.
It's all right, boy. We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fella with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
Huh. I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
Those are the names of some of the gang members' horses. That was the one we rode in at the very beginning. Belonged to Charles. We've got our own.
I'm gonna hitch Taima over here.
Brought some food back, boys! Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. Oh, and thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Well, well, well. Just
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skinned that one you dumped on the floor there.
It's such an easiest skinning ever.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah, well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
And there he started the Master Hunter Challenge. Where's Taima at? Where are all the horses at?
You really are. Eaten by wolves. Never heard such a ridiculous idea. Who gets themselves eaten by wolves? I mean, really, who?
I didn't mean to, Abigail.
You never mean to, but you always do. Always trouble.
Well, I've certainly made my mistakes.
What's that supposed to mean?
Whatever you want it to.
You are an annoying man, John Marston. You just shut up and get some rest.
Pearson's cooking some venison, if you're hungry.
Oh, starving.
Well, someone will bring you a plate. Okay, well, try to stay warm.
All right.
How you holding up?
I've been better, but I'm all right.
Well, we got some food now, at least. Well, try to stay strong.
What a mess this all is.
Mrs. Adler, once we get off here, is there somewhere we can take you?
No. I don't know. I don't really have anyone.
Okay. Well, you can stay with us as long as you want. Well, just hang in there.
Whatever.
Warm enough, Reverend?
More in need of my medicine.
I can't help you there. Okay, well, try to stay warm.
May the Lord
Hey, Cat.
keep you.
I'm glad you boys made it back all right. We was worried.
Yeah, hopefully we could get out of this hellhole soon. Anyway, try not to worry.
Okay, Arthur.
You okay there, Tilly?
Just tired. It's been hard to sleep.
Hang in there. Well, just hang in there.
All right, then.
All okay in here, Miss Grimshaw?
Oh, just trying to keep spirits up while you boys were off gallivanting.
I wouldn't exactly call it gallivanting. Okay, well, try to stay warm.
Arthur.
All quiet here while we were gone?
I think so. Slept for most of it.
Typical. Well, try to stay strong.
Yep.
If your pa
I ain't
ain't
going
talking
nowhere.
too much, it's just 'cause he's worn out.
I know. Mama told me.
Okay, good. Well, just hang in there.
Okay.
How you doing, Mr. Strauss?
Oh, okay. I heard you and Charles went off hunting.
Yeah, we bagged a couple of deer. Okay, well, try to stay warm.
Yes, I suppose.
Let's see what Dutch and Jose are up to.
One other thing. When you get a chance, send someone down the track back to that farmhouse.
Okay. Why?
That poor woman's husband needs burying.
Of course. And is it safe down there?
Just send someone sensible.
Understood.
All right.
Good call, Dutch.
It's the least we can do for the poor woman.
I say Micah should do it, but that ain't a good idea. Anyway, try not to worry.
All right, then.
There's a bunch of folks in the other building if you want some company.
Dutch is all the company I need.
Okay, then. Well, just hang in there.
Okay, Arthur.
The body's in a wagon out front of the house.
I'll send someone.
Thanks, Hosea. Well, try to stay strong.
All right, Arthur.
Javier,
Hello.
how are you doing?
Not too bad, considering.
Good.
Okay, Arthur.
Up with you boys because I thought you liked action. Couple of days on the lam, and you lot have all turned yellow. Apart from you, of course.
Shut up, Micah.
I ain't never seen so many long faces. I guess folks miss them. That fell. But when I fall, I don't want no fuss.
When you fall, there'll be a party.
Party. Probably. That funny, huh? Sure.
Jesus.
I don't feel like being laughed at by the likes of you two.
Stop it! Now! You fools punching each other when Colm O'Driscoll's needing punching hard. You want to sit around waiting for him to come find us? All of you, we got work to do. Come on.
Are you sure about this, Dutch?
Yes.
Folks been through a lot recently. We hardly back on our feet yet.
And the last thing we need is to get bushwhacked by Colm O'Driscoll. Let's go.
I know you hate him, Dutch.
He's here for us.
I doubt that.
No, you're just doubting me.
I would never doubt you, Dutch. You always said revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
This is the right call, Arthur. Take this. And this is about more than revenge for business long ago. They were talking about trains and detonators here. Colm always had good information. Come on.
And you think now is the right time to hit a train?
Now you might fancy living on deer piss and rabbit shit. I'm getting too old for that life. Mr. Matthews, Mr. Smith, Mr. Pearson, would you please look after the place? There are O'Driscolls about. Yeah!
Here's their other horses. Nice got a lasso. Yeah.
Southwest, right, Arthur?
Yeah. He said follow the main trail southwest. They're camped near some lake.
Okay, let's go find these bastards before they find us and rob this core they're planning.
This'll be fun. Our first big shootout in the game.
What's that? Tracks. Horses, quite a few of them.
Oh shit, whoops. Not paying attention. Hey, I'm glad you're back there, buddy.
As I can tell, the only fools out here are us and them. They must be this way.
You good, Dutch?
Of course. Listen, I know you don't think much of my ideas recently, but this is the right move.
Okay. You know I got your back.
I learned a long time ago that you hit Colm O'Driscoll. Wait for him, and people you love will die.
This feud between you and him needs to be put to rest, one way or another.
It will be.
Some things I can forgive, others I can't forget. What he did to Annabelle, I can't do neither.
You killed his brother, Dutch.
Yes, I did. And hope the bastards will be reunited soon enough. That's how this'll end.
Damn right, boss.
Shut up, you ass kisser.
See
I
that
don't like
smoke?
you at all, Micah.
Let's cut up here and take a look. They said it was near the lake, so we must be close.
Oh!
Yeah, good boy.
Hold up here. All right, gentlemen. This is it. Are we goddamn ready?
Ready, Dutch.
Good. Now, Mr. Morgan and I, we're gonna head up here a little, see if we can't get a sense of the layout of the camp. Mr. Williamson, Mr. Bell, you two take up a hidden position just outside the camp. Mr. Summers, Mr. Escuela, you two hold position here. Let's go. There they are. That's definitely them.
Home?
I think so.
Yeah, that's him.
Who's he talking to? He don't seem very happy.
No.
They leaving?
Seem to be. Should we go get them?
No. Colm can wait. Best to get some of them out of there. And much less fun to rob him and his score if he never finds out about it. Come on, let's get down there. Don't forget to grab that rifle from your horse.
I'm grabbing that and the bow. More weapons the merrier.
You two, get up there and keep us covered.
You got it, Dutch.
Good. Come on, let's go. We'll circle around the far side and go down that way, same as Micah and Bill. Like you said, revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
Yeah, just wasn't sure you agreed with me.
Arthur. Arthur, have you completely lost faith in me? Our needs right now are supplies, equipment, and a way out of here. Everything else, including Colm, can wait.
Okay.
There's enough of those bastards down there to deal with as it is. Now, come on. Oh, watch out. This bit's steep.
Maybe I should take the lead on this. They're going to be gunning for you.
They ain't got me yet.
No, but the way our luck's been running...
Hush. Let's just get down there first. Down through these trees, quick.
I think you went hunting with the others. Son of a bitch is meant to be on guard duty.
Stay low. Come on, follow me. Okay, let's get in cover.
That feller smacked you up something.
So, what are we doing, Dutch? I can take this if you want.
Just make the call. You want to take the lead? Go.
Okay, I'll go first. O'Driscolls! You're dead, you sons of bitches!
Oh, what a shot.
I'm moving up! Put some fire behind me! Let's go, boys!
I met someone I couldn't kill yet.
Let's drill these bastards clean! Look out! We got more of those cabins to the right!
On behalf of the O'Driscolls, step back up!
Shit! Still got some of those cabins!
Nice.
I think that's all of them! Search the bodies! Strip everything we can from them!
You recognize any of them, Dutch?
Of course not. Colm doesn't give a damn about his men. All he cares about is numbers. If you can shoot a gun and ride a horse and kill without thought, you're in. Think how long some of you have been with me. I imagine Colm doesn't even know half the names of these fools. Heads up, boys! We got more coming in from the forest!
This is what happens when you cross the O'Driscolls. From there.
Shit, there's a lot of them! What do you think, Arthur? Do we hold ground here or go at them?
Reckon we're better holding here.
All right, pick them all as they... For the trees!
Don't lose them in the trees! What a beautiful day!
The cowards are running away! Good work, boys! Back to the camp! Get what we need, clear out!
I'm looting them all. So give me a second there, Dutch. You're in a hotel, huh? Oh, that's right, you said you're heading to New Mexico, aren't you? It's gonna be a fun game to 100%. Already a lot of shit to do. I'm making it longer by doing unnecessary shit like this, but I kind of need it just to make my time a little easier. There's a body way the hell out there, though. I'm gonna show you after, I guess. Just for now. Check some of these cabins. Things they got shit in here somewhere. Yep.
We don't have time to mess around.
Shut up, Dutch. You may be in charge, but I know what I'm doing. Shut the hell up, man. I need these bodies. We're poor. We need money.
Arthur, get over here. Good work, boys. Now, let's tear this place apart. Bill, you go search that wagon there. Mike, search that building. Arthur, you take that building to the left. All right, man, quick. Find those detonators, explosives, anything you can. Let's go.
Take this stuff.
What do we got here? Perfect. The plans.
Found the dynamite. I'm not gonna grab that yet, though. Let's grab all this shit first. Yeah, it is stupid cold in this goddamn place.
Here. This looks good. What do you think, Bill?
Looks fine. Smells good.
Come on.
Did we get everything?
Think so, boss? Found this on one of them.
Thank you.
This is perfect.
Oh, yeah? Interesting. This is something about the train they was gonna rob. A Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Mount back up. Let's keep moving. All right, let's get out of here. Proud of you boys. All
Oops, sorry.
Not a man down.
Good work, fellers.
Not bad for some starving down and outs. They can pummel us hard as they like. But we will always get back up and fight. That's who we are. Outlaws for life, fellas. Wait until we have John, Mac, Charles, and Sean back riding with us, and I know, they will all be back.
Well, you didn't get Combe, but this hit'll hurt him a lot more than any bullet in the head.
Especially when we rob this train, too.
Yeah, I guess we'll see about that.
Oh, indeed we will.
You know, he'll come after us.
Oh, of course he will, just like all the rest. But we're gonna stay a step ahead of them. Make sure we always know where they are before they know where we are. We allowed ourselves to get a step behind in Blackwater. That won't happen again. All right, dig in, fellas. Let's make some ground. Hey, you see that fella? Wasn't he at the camp with Colm?
Leave him to me.
All right, we're heading back. Just bring him back alive. He could be useful.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah. Yeah!
What the hell's wrong with you? Ah, shit! No!
You're coming with me.
Just let me go, come on.
Can loot you too. Give me your shit, pal.
This is very kind of you.
Please don't. I'm no use to you, really.
Look at the floor for a bit. What's your name, boy?
I don't know.
You don't know your name?
It's Kieran.
Kieran what?
Duffy, Kieran Duffy.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a real bad day for you, Kieran Duffy.
Where are you taking me?
Somewhere you ain't gonna like.
Why? What are you gonna do to me?
Something you ain't gonna like. So I'd advise you to save your breath for screaming.
No, please! Let me go. I'll disappear. I'll go to Mexico. I hardly know him.
You better shut your mouth, you little shit, or I will shut it for you.
Come on, just name your price. They don't tell me nothing, I swear. Just let me go, please.
Are you trying to test me? Is that it? Because I will break every bone in your body.
I'm sorry. Okay?
Not one more goddamn word. Am I clear?
Okay.
That's 2 bones right there.
That's kind of unfair.
Here we are, you sack of shit. Let's introduce you to the boys.
Don't hurt me, please.
Oh, don't worry. They're real nice.
Huh. You found a little shit, did you?
Yep. I got him.
Very good. Welcome to your new home. Hope you're real happy here.
You want me to make him talk?
Oh, no. Now all we'll get is lies. Uncle, Mr. Williamson, tie this maggot up someplace safe. We get him hungry first. I got a saying, my friend. We shoot fellas as need shooting, save fellas as need saving, and feed him as need feeding. We are gonna find out what you need. I can't believe it! An O'Driscoll in my camp!
I ain't an O'Driscoll, mister! I hate that fella!
Oh, whatever you say, son. Well done, Arthur.
I'm just sorry we missed out on Colm.
Oh, there's time enough for that. Now, I gotta figure out if we can hit that train.
Okay.
Finally, we can get out of this fucking hellhole.
It's been a bad few weeks, but Dutch being Dutch, he is busy making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams. Well, I thought you was reading him his last rites. Now I see you're introducing him to your other passion.
I'll mind you to show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
Mind away, Reverend. You still here, then?
I owe you.
Yeah. And you'll pay me. But for the moment, just rest.
Arthur, I think it's time for the train.
Want me to come?
Of course I do, but look at you.
I was always ugly, Dutch. It's just a scratch.
Don't lie still, son. Hello, Abigail.
Dutch,
Jackie.
the boy wanted to see you, John.
He's seen me now. Or what's left of me. What about you?
Guess I was hoping to see a corpse.
Bide your time. You'll see plenty of them.
You're a rotten man, John Marston.
He is an idiot, Abigail. We all know it. Now, railway men. Bill, now you ride ahead and set the charge at the water tower just before the tunnel.
Ain't a problem. Why are we doing this? Weather's breaking. We could leave. I thought we was lying low.
Yeah, come on. What do you want from me, Hosea?
I just don't want any more folks to die, Dutch.
We're living, Hosea. We're living. Look at me. We're living. Even you. But we need money. Everything we has in Blackwater. You fancy heading back there?
No. Listen, Dutch, I ain't trying to undermine you. I just want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head back out west. Now, suddenly we're about to rob a train.
What choice have we got?
Leviticus Cornwall's no joke, Dutch.
Who is Leviticus Cornwall?
He's a big railway magnate, sugar dealer, oil man.
Well, how good for him. Sounds like he has more than enough to share.
Dutch!
Gentlemen, it is time to make something of ourselves. Get your horses ready. We have a train to rob. Everyone ready? All right, let's head out. Yeah. Okay, gentlemen, listen up, all of you. According to the information so kindly provided to us by the O'Driscolls, the train will be coming north from Big Valley. We're gonna pick it off after it crosses the border into the Grizzlies. There's a raised spot there that should give us good vantage. Charles, you'll keep lookout for any outriders. How's that hand, by the way?
I'll be fine.
Good. I'll take the driver and engineer, then run point. Lenny and Javier, you two take the front cars, deal with any guards. Arthur and Micah, you head straight for the back. That's what we're after. Mr. Cornwall's private car.
You and me, Morgan.
Great.
Have you got a problem with that?
Not if you keep your head for once.
You worry about yourself, huh?
Enough! After Bill blows the tracks, we're gonna need to move fast. Is everyone clear on what they're doing?
Yep. Crystal.
Yes, boss.
Good. Now come on. Let's ride.
A lot of beautiful shots like this when you're traveling around and doing stuff.
Out in the snow, finally. Feels good, doesn't it? But we need to get this done fast. Now it's thawing, before anyone gets up here after us. Oh, look at you boys. See? This is what I call a crew. Micah Bell, Charles Smith, Arthur Morgan, Javier Escuela, and what about young Lenny here? Always the first man on his horse.
Just happy we're back at him, Dutch.
You sure you're ready for this, kid?
Of course I'm ready.
Just stay calm. Keep your eyes sharp. That goes for all of you. No mistakes. Not again.
So we do this, then we go back to Blackwater to collect.
How many times you gonna ask the same question, Micah?
That's a lot of damn money to leave sitting for too long.
It would be crazy to go back there now. The place will be swarming with Pinkertons.
We go back when I say we go back, and that's the end of it. The money's safe. You'll just have to trust me. And if the O'Driscolls are right, there'll be a stack of railroad bonds on this train. Good money, once we work out how to cash them. Now everyone, shut up and get your mind on the job at hand. Come on. There's the water tower. Hold up here on the ridge. Whoa!
Hold.
Why are you riding like that?
Oh, is Bill there?
Yeah.
You want to head down, see how he's getting on?
Okay.
Yeah.
How you getting on?
Yeah. I'm okay.
You sure?
Of course.
Can I help a little?
All right. Go ahead and set up the detonator by those rocks over there.
Okay, sure.
Now just unspool the wire and then attach it to said detonator.
Okay, this is good.
All right. That should do it. You head back up to the others. I got it from here. Yep.
About time. I have to say, I'm rather looking forward to this. Just be ready to move quick, and remember the plan. All of you, no mistakes. What's going on?
He says all fine.
We'll soon find out.
Everything okay? I think so. Okay, cover your faces. Train should be here any minute now.
Yeah, here we go. First little bit of robbery. It's a good old-fashioned train robbery.
Gentlemen, it's time. Good luck, all of you. You all know what to do.
Here we go. Shit! No! What? God!
Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Where did you find that moron? You said it was fine.
my fault.
Come on!
You're pathetic. You know that?
Shit.
Here we go!
Oh shit. Javier's down.
Hey, down here!
Oh, Lenny. Hang on, buddy, I got you.
Help! I've got you. Now stop yelling. Harper, help!
Yeah, you're okay.
Gotcha.
Now, let's go slow this thing down.
Where's Javier?
He fell. The others will get him. Come on, we need to stop this train.
There's another guard up ahead. You want me to take him?
I'll go. You cover me.
Okay.
Oh, shit, we got company.
Who's got a shot on them? Kill them now, and Corvo will string us up.
Come on, let's get to the front.
Kill that bastard!
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
What the hell was Bill doing? He had long enough to set that charge.
Well, I hooked up the wire, but we won't mention that.
What is wrong with you boys? Kill him!
Got a hit.
Got a fine box for you, boy.
That's far enough. How you doing there?
I'm okay. If we don't stop this train soon, the other boys will never catch us.
I know, just stay calm.
Loot your kids, so shut the fuck up.
I'm going up. We have to stop this train.
Ouch! Oh!
You got him?
Oh.
I ain't got a clear shot.
Where's my hat? Damn it, where's my hat at? Shit.
Shit, more guards coming out of that train car.
There better be some money at the end of it.
Oh, what the fuck? Lenny got shot. Shit.
Look out! Got more coming off the train.
There better be some money at the end of this.
All these bastards must be guarding something.
Are at the back, right?
Yep, he's pushing on them. Still okay?
I think so.
Good.
Damn, he's got an army. Who is this guy?
Doing good, kid. Where the hell are the others?
I don't know. Damn it. I thought that was all of them. Hey, there's the other boys.
All right. Finish those sons of bitches. Good shooting, kid.
I can see now why the O'Driscolls brought so many boys up here for this.
Officer, get over here.
Hold on. Can't believe I lost my hat. Shit.
play games.
Hold on, man. There's lots of loot over here. I gotta pick it up.
Come on. What are you doing? Get over here.
I had somewhere over here. Oh, hey. The horse is here. I can get my hat back from here. Or, I guess not. Shit. Alright, I guess I can't loot all day. Fuck it. Whatever. Alright, you whiny little bitch. I'm coming back.
You two all right? Hey, slow down! Can we just ride together now? What were you jawing about before?
Yes, let's get the money and go.
We got some fellas holed up in this last car.
Ah, shit.
What are you boys planning on doing in there? Listen to me. We don't want to kill any of you. Any more of you. I give you my word, but trust me, we will.
I work for Leviticus Corps.
Come on, boys.
We got our orders.
Okay. You asked for it.
We ain't
5,
opening this door.
4, 3, 2, 1. Seems our friends have gone deaf. Wake them up a little. Attention up! Mr. Williamson, give Mr. Morgan and Mr. Smith some dynamite. You two boys go blow that door open. Now, don't matter too much to us, but you boys in there might want to take a step back.
Seems
Here we
good
go.
enough. Now light the fuse.
Unless you got a death wish, I'd step back, fellers.
All right, come on. Fuck on out here. We don't want to kill you.
My, oh
We just
my.
want to rob your boss. Get on up there. Search that train.
He lost his hat. Looks stupid without it.
Look at this place. It's like a palace.
Well, now I've seen everything. Oh, you two got the safe? I'll search the rest.
Oh, yes. Should be easy as cake. You're just gonna stand there, kid. Pour me some brandy, will you? I'm parched.
Shut up. Me and Arthur did all the work.
Yeah, kid did good. Didn't see you rushing to jump on that train.
He's keen. I'll give you that. Okay, let's see if we can get this open. Come on. Come on. Get in there. Ha! Ah. There. See? That's how it's done. Shit. Just a pile of papers.
Bonds?
I don't think so. Here. Make yourself useful. At least we all know you can read.
Give me those.
Railroad contracts, invoices, blah, blah, blah. You got anything?
Not really. Sugar imports from the Spanish West Indies? A lot.
Think I got him.
Nice.
Well, thank God. Come on.
What did you find?
These bonds. They worth anything?
Oh, sure. Bearer bonds. I think we can probably sell these pretty easily. Well done. Now, would you get rid of all of this?
The train?
Yeah, get it out of here.
What about them?
What do you think?
I don't know.
It's up to you. Kill them, leave them here, take them with you on the train. Just make sure they don't send no folk after us.
Okay.
See you back at camp. When you get back, we'll be moving on. The rest of you, let's ride! Yeah.
Okay. Get on the train. Quick. All of you. Any bright ideas, I kill all three. So behave. Come on! Move!
We won't tell a soul, I swear!
Said quick!
Ooh, got tired a little too quick.
For Lord's sake, put that book away and go help. Oh, Mary Beth.
So, we getting out of this hellhole?
We're gonna try. Weather seems stable.
And we just robbed the Leviticus Cornwall train.
We got money in our pockets. The worst is behind us, gentlemen. So the question is, where now?
I know this country a little. I told you, we should set up camp in Horseshoe Overlook near Valentine. We'll be able to hide out there no problem, as long as we keep our noses clean.
Well, then let's go. Clean noses and everything else. Arthur, you're in that one. Bring Hosea. I know you two like to talk about the good old days and what's gone wrong with old Dutch.
Up and go do your job.
This is probably gonna get muted. Finally out the goddamn snow. Whew.
Lenny! Micah, get over here!
Yes, boss.
You two ride up ahead, make sure there's no surprises. We've had enough of those.
Me with the boy?
Just go.
Come on, kid. You can buy me a whiskey.
Micah Bell. Crazy bastard. Where's John? He's gotta be one of the ones with the tents. Yeah, it's we're in the far back.
Get us out the stream.
I'm trying, old man.
Gotta keep us moving, but calm Okay, let's take a look.
You all right back there?
Does everything look all right?
Well, what's going on?
Ah, I broke the goddamn wheel.
All right, let's get it fixed.
You need help?
I reckon we can handle it. All right, Charles, you and me hold the thing up while you try and put the wheel back on, Arthur.
You still strong enough to hold up a wagon?
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
Well, say less. Pick the wheel up. Nearly there. There.
See? You ain't so useless after all.
Not quite.
What do you think?
If they wanted trouble, we wouldn't have seen them.
Poor bastards. We really screwed them over down here. Come on, let's not push our luck.
What happened?
Well, get in. I'll tell you. Not too far now. Stay on this trail. We'll follow the river, then cut left inland. So, yes, the Indians in these parts got sold a very raw deal. This is the heartlands we're going to. Good farming and grazing country, they lost it all. Stolen clean away from them it was, every blade of grass. Killed or herded up to the reservations in the middle of nowhere.
And how's that different from anywhere else?
Well, maybe it's not. I just heard some of the army out here was particularly, unpleasant about it.
Unpleasant? How do you rob and kill people pleasantly? We don't, in spite of Dutch's talk.
I fear I was perhaps trying to simplify something more complicated for the benefit of our block-headed driver here.
Hey, don't blame it on me. Never forget, this here's a con man, Charles, born and bred. Just 'cause it sounds fancy don't mean he knows a damn thing about what he's talking about. So, what happened to your tribe?
I don't even know if I have one. At least, not that I can remember. My father was a colored man. He told me he lived with our people for a while. A number of free men did, but when we were forced to move from our lands, the three of us fled. I was too young to really remember much. My whole life I've been on the run. A couple years later, some soldiers captured my mother. Took her somewhere. We never saw her again. We drifted around. He was a very sad man, and the drink had a mean hold on him. Around 13, I just took off on my own.
That was about the age we found young Arthur here. Maybe a little older. A wilder delinquent you never did see. But he learned fast.
Not as fast as Marston, apparently.
Wait, I don't understand. What's the problem between you two?
Arthur?
It's a long story. We still heading the right way?
That depends. Are we still heading west in search of fortune and repose in virgin forests as we planned? No. Are we heading in the correct direction on our desperate escape from the law eastwards down the mountains? Yes, I believe so.
You know this area?
A little. I've been through a couple of times. There's a livestock town not too far from here called Valentine. Cowboys, outlaws, working girls, our kind of place.
The Driscolls?
Probably them too.
Pinkertons?
Let's hope not.
And this place we're going. Wait, but what's it called again?
Horseshoe Overlook.
It's a good place to lie low?
It'll do for now. And how low do you think Dutch is really going to lie? It's just, you know, maybe it's me who's changed, not him, but we kept telling him that ferry job didn't feel right. You and me had a real lead in Blackwater that could have worked out.
Maybe.
It just isn't like Dutch to lose his head like that.
Things go wrong sometimes. People die.
It's the way it is. Always has been. Me, you, Dutch. We've all been in this line of work a long time. And we're still here, so... well, I figure we must have got it right a hell of a lot more than we got it wrong. What are you working on there, anyway?
Just some yarrow and ginseng. Good for the health. Better than that stuff you buy in the store. Yeah, you can have all this. I'm at the point where I can do it with my eyes closed.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Nice.
There you are, brother. Head in there. Follow the track for a bit.
Where you at?
Thanks.
Hey,
Hey, slow up. I'll jump on. Okay, let's go.
Any trouble getting in here, Javier?
Nope. It went well. This is a good spot.
Excellent. I think this'll work for us, Arthur. For now, anyway.
This is a beautiful location, by the way. Definitely a great place to start the game. Officially. From here we can start adventuring.
Home sweet home.
Ah, good to be back in this game.
You weren't wrong, Hosea. This place is perfect.
I hope so.
Gentlemen, we have survived.
For now.
Now, it is time to prosper.
Arthur and I were about to prosper in Blackwater. We were onto something big. Then Micah got you all excited about that ferry, and here we are.
We have all made mistakes over the years, Hosea. Every last one of us. But I kept us together. Kept us alive. Kept the nooses off our neck.
I guess I'm just worried. I ain't got that long, Dutch. I want folks safe before I go.
Me too.
And now we are stuck. East of the Grizzlies and out of money. And a long way from our dream of virgin land in the west.
I know, my brother. But we are safe. We make a bit of money here. Then we move again. Head out around them. Be west of Uncle Sam. In a few months, buy some land.
I hope so.
Would you just look around you? This world has its consolations.
Gentlemen, I'm going to head into the local town and, see if I can strike up a little business.
Of course, Herr Strauss. I prefer robbing banks to usury. Seems more dignified somehow. Now, everyone, put your tools down for a moment. Come on, gather round. Quickly now. I know that things have been tough, but we are safe now, and we are far too poor. So it is time for everyone to get to work.
Get to work, but stay out of trouble. Remember, we are itinerant workers.
Laid off when they shut down our factory to the north. Now get out there and see what you can find. Uncle, Reverend Swanson, no more passengers. It is time for everyone to earn their keep.
There is a town a little way down the track named Valentine. Livestock town, all mud and morons, if I remember right. That seems a decent place to start.
And, we need food. Real food. That means every day. One of you.
And remember, whatever it is that you find, the camp gets its slice. Now be sensible out there.
Now the girls have your tent ready, Mr. Morgan. Come with me. You two will be ready shortly. We put you over here.
I'm sure everything will be fine, Miss Grimshaw.
It should be. Most of your stuff from Blackwater got saved.
Everything apart from my money.
Oh, don't remind me.
Well, we can always make more money.
We're gonna have to. Miss Jackson, I've seen shit with more common sense than you. Do it properly.
Ain't she a lively bitch? Now to Chapter 2. been playing long enough. I just want to get past the prologue. That was all prologue bit, by the way. We have yet to do any exploring, and there will be lots of it. Holy shit, there's so much to explore in this game. I can go to a lot of the places right now, but I'm going to try and keep it down to not getting out of the areas.
Got off the mountain and rode east into some pretty enough country called the Heartlands. Ain't been this far east in many a year. Dutch seems a little better. His eyes are sparkling once more, and I can see he's thinking a little clearer. I think we all feel a little happier, despite of Blackwater and that whole mess.
Arthur?
Hosea?
Quite a day.
Let's hope so.
There's a bunch of the boys already in Valentine. Bill, Charles, and Javier. And Swanson found something down at the train station by the lake, apparently. And Strauss came back with that creepy little smile on his face. I'm sure there's a whole list of unfortunates he's forced money upon.
Thank you. And you?
I'm gonna read a book.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a shaving kit and get rid of this terrible beard. I don't like it. I can actually even give it styles too, which is pretty cool. But no, we're getting rid of all of it. There. Look way better now. Oof. We got a bunch of shit here too. Photographs of, I believe this is... I don't know who this is actually. Oh, this must be his mother. And this is a book. I mean, lots of reading in this. You can pause through it and read if you want. I'm not going to read all this garbage. There's this flower. Not sure what this is. Just kept it sealed in a glass jar though. First bank robbery. Zoological compendium. There's probably just a bunch of animals and shit in here. Yeah. Again, you can pause and read all you want in that. Of course, we'll take it with us. And the photograph, I know who this is. This is our old flame. Mary. Or, doesn't have a name on there. Her name's Mary something. I don't remember the full name. It's an old flame of Arthur's, though. And let us change our clothing. You've got a bunch of shit we can wear. Some of it's real good stuff. This one I definitely want to use. That one as well. No. Yeah, there's parts of outfits I'll use, is for sure. The Nuevo Paraiso is a... It's cool that it's named after that. Got a bunch of hats we can choose too. We'll store a couple hats. We can't store many though. We can store 2 out of 3. Let's store that Beaver Big Valley one. I need to save this outfit. Let's wear this right now. Wear that awful plantation hat because it looks like shit. Duster coat, hunting jacket. This is my favorite hunting jacket. I like the pattern on this one. Looks cool. We'll soon find some better bandoliers to wear. And better satchels as well. Talismans, you don't need to wear these. Those are just to show them off. We'll save this outfit for sure. It's custom outfit number 1. And that's, let's see. It's good for hot temperatures. That's nice because that means I can wear it. Now let's find, there it is, Grizzly's outfit. Get our hat on there. Be a lot of customization in this one, by the way, so sorry if you're going to have to deal with that one. Deal with that stuff. That's probably where I about like it, actually. Add spurs to it, though. Yeah. I like spurs in my outfits. And some gloves. Oops. Suitable for cold temperatures, that's good, but the vest I'm wearing isn't meant for, yeah, I need to wear something that's actually meant to keep me warm. It's actually not a bad one compared to the other hunting jacket I got. Just change up this outfit a little bit, change up the vest. I don't like that vest on that. We'll do actually no, we'll keep the vest on that one. Let's do the other one and change the vest on this. It's too there. I like the look of that though, but it's okay actually. Yeah, it's fine for now. Let's wear another outfit. Looks so decent, I guess.
Is that food gonna be ready soon?
Change up the shirt on this one. I like the shirt on this. Damn it. Keep everything backing out too much. I should put some gloves on this. Not the gloves I want, because I wanted some like, fingerless gloves, but I guess we'll have to do some why is it considered still too hot? That's dumb. Well, it's because I don't have one of these, that's why. Now that should make it a little, like, warmer. I can take the gloves off, though. Damn it, did it again. Nope, still requires the gloves to be considered something a little more. change the boots on this. I don't like having the same things on every goddamn thing, except for hats. Hats are okay. Let's see. Should maybe wear one of these? No. Too dirty looking. Nah. Too regular. Those, I think. That's too basic though.
Yes, if they only knew how boring it really is.
Let's donate some shit here. We'll donate these. So there's no fence nearby, at least not that I remember right at the top of my head. Yeah, it stopped me, so good.
Arthur,
how's a cigar?
Not bad, but sometimes I prefer a pipe. I've been meaning to get one for ages. I left the old one in
Blackwater, I know. Well, if I find one, you can have it.
Well, you are a gentleman, Mr. Morgan. I raised you well.
Don't take too much pride in your work.
Hi, Molly.
Bloody awful.
Some chores around here before I get off. 'Cause it's getting kind of late. Last log.
Hello, Mr. Morgan.
Arthur, don't forget, I'm more than happy to craft you something if you bring me the right materials.
I gotta get some stuff for this.
I reckon I'm gonna think about it.
It's just a story. I don't have to read all this shit. I mean, you guys play the game and read them yourselves if you want. It's just to get a thing from for Hosea. This I'll look at. This is for Williamson. We got discharged. Of course he did. What's this? Leonard? Is that Lenny? I don't know who that is, actually. Gotta be Lenny. It's the closest name I can think of. This is Jose's name.
You were right about this place. It's a good spot.
You'll do for now.
For sure. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
See you later.
There he is.
Hello, Arthur.
Maggie, this must be Lenny's horse. Morgan? Old Bell? Don't know who that belongs to. Old Boy? Don't know who that belongs to. There's Neil too, that's Uncle's horse. Then the Count.
Miss Roberts.
Oh, hello, Arthur.
How are you, Jack? Hear you was sick?
A little bit, but Uncle Hosea gave me some medicine.
Okay, good. Anyway, I won't disturb you.
Okay.
Silver Dollar, I think that's... Is that Micah's? No, I don't know who that is.
You're Arthur, right?
My name ain't no concern of yours.
I'm hungry.
I don't give a damn.
Look, you seem like a decent feller behind it all.
Then you ain't a good judge of character.
Yeah, well, we'll leave it there then. Can I lick your plate when you're done?
This is Strauss's stuff. I think this must be like his wife or something back home.
Got you there, tough guy.
Just name the place, my friend. Just name the place. You're all talk.
You keep thinking that.
I know your type.
Photograph of Charles when he was a kid.
Hey.
Hey, folks.
Hello.
I don't need you all up on me right now.
Sorry, I was just reading stuff. This is from an author that we'll meet later on in the game. Dutch loves this guy's books.
There she is.
Hi there, Arthur.
Tilly.
Hello, Arthur.
Yeah, it's just mostly when you talk to people like that, they don't have anything interesting to say. Mostly.
Hey there.
Well, anyway. Oh, there's John over there. Let's speak with John for a bit.
All right.
Mr. Morgan.
How you feeling?
A little better.
Well, glad you're on the man.
Yep.
Hey, Strauss.
Herr Morgan?
Putting the world to rights there?
Trying to, Mr. Morgan.
Well, don't let me disturb you.
Sounds good, Mr. Morgan.
Poor Sadie. How you doing?
Sadie,
Leave me alone, please.
how are you holding up?
It's like a nightmare I can't wake up from.
It will get better, Mrs. Adler.
All right, Arthur.
Hey, we can look at this too. Arthur's horseshoe. There's a Hosea, Dutch, and Arthur back when they were young as shit. Then Arthur's father. Must have been a real bastard then. And Arthur's dog. Good looking boy. Well, I want to play more, but I'm going to save here. We'll save over this file, of course, because it's just a reason to have it, even though it's at 90% done. Although, probably wants to go out there hunting, but... do that mission first, if anything, but... Oops. What time is it? Yeah, we're gonna call it a day. I want to go out there and do some more stuff, but we'll call it a day for now.
Hello.
Save the game. And I will see you all later. While we, try and get as much as we can get done tomorrow. Because there's gonna be a lot. I'll see you all later.